What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Tim, back with another video, trying out something a little different. This is going to be kind of a different walk and talk. This one's going to be very impromptu, off the cuff. We're just going to walk and just talk about whatever pops into mind, okay? I pulled the GoPro out today, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I just bought the GoPro a couple days ago and pulled it out. But I did that because I wanted to be able to like turn the camera and, you know, just show y'all sights like this. Beautiful lake here in Colorado area I like to come to. This is the trail we're walking on. There's another lake over there in the distance. But I kind of wanted to be able to have a little more fluidity in the walk and talks, you know? Sometimes when I got my phone out and the long selfie stick, it seems very serious. You know, it's almost like work, you know, just a lot, you know, I don't know. And then you're always worried about somebody running past you and, like, you know, grabbing your camera, you know, just having the GoPro in your hand. And, you know, I don't feel as self-conscious, I feel like, filming in public when I got this little bitty GoPro. I mean, because I can do so much with it, get it out of sight. You know, I can raise it up, I can lower it down. Here's the other lake I was talking about. Here's the second lake. If y'all can see that over there. But yeah, that's nice. Nice area. Some of y'all might remember those buildings back there from a video I did 2 weeks ago, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, this is one of my regular filming locations here in Colorado's. But yeah, I did have a couple things on my mind that I did want to talk about. I did want to address, not big things. And I almost feel like some of these little things get lost because it's not worth doing a whole video about. Like, yeah, sometimes I'll do a live stream and I'll mention it. For example, my intro. It's your boy Tim, back with another video. A lot of people have a problem with that. And it seems like whenever I get a video that does really well and new people discover the channel, that's one of the things, especially my people, especially black folk, one of the things that really kind of bothers them is my introduction. And oh, that's nice right there. Hold on. We're gonna get into that. I like this little island right here though. I like this little island right here. That one, hold on. Got some type of bird swimming right there. I don't know what type of birds they are, but I like them. Thought I was getting a phone call. Hold up, there's a guy fishing. Let's be quiet for a second. Hold on. Can you see those minnows down in there? Yeah, so a lot of people have a problem with my introduction. They don't like the fact that I use the word boy. And I just want to say, if y'all want to hold on to all the hate, if y'all want to hold on to like antiquated definitions of words, if y'all just like want to be offended for no reason, that's fine. You have the right to be offended. You have the right to like live back in the 40s and 50s, and you have the right to comment about it. I personally let all that go. Okay, there are no words that offend me. There's almost no words that offend me. And anything, if you say something that offends me, is not the words you use, it's the intent. So there are no words that just by themselves I get offended. Okay, I use the word boy with my boys. I say it to them, they say it to me. We say it about each other. I ain't got a problem with it. And most people I know don't either. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to use that in my introduction because I like the way it sounds. I am your boy. Okay, take that for what you will. If it just hits you in your core and you can't deal with it, feel free to unsubscribe or stay subscribed and just keep, you know, commenting about it. Ooh, look at this tree right here. I'm fascinated by just like, I don't know, trees. Looks like I got struck by lightning. It's still here though. Got the tree. I don't know. Stuff just. Ooh, look at this mower right here. Okay. Okay. I used to mow grass for a living, so anything like this interests me. That's okay. Got a whole little situation going on here. Okay. All right. So yes, I will not be changing my introduction, and I look forward to hearing you continue to talk about how you don't like it. That was the one thing, because as I was trying to get this video going, ooh, look at the sunflowers. You see the sunflowers, bro? You see the sunflowers, huh? Look at that. Oh, look at the sunflowers. Oh, that's nice. Got some fruit trees or something up in here. This borders like a nice little neighborhood up here too. I love walking over here. Anybody thinking about coming to Colorado, I'm telling you, these Colorado suburbs, very nice places. I come to this place a lot. I filmed here quite a bit over the past 3-4 years, maybe longer than that. First time I came here, I was a little nervous. Didn't know what the vibes were gonna be. Some of the friendliest people. Okay, I haven't really been speaking to the people who've been walking past because I've been doing this. And that's another thing I like about this format. Like when I got my camera and the selfie stick, seems like it's a lot more easy to people to address me. But like this, I'm staring at the GoPro, I can just ignore people. Not that that's good, but I don't know, I like it better. Anyway, some of the friendliest people. So, you know, now Denver's cool, but it's a little different. Denver's cool, but it's a big city, so it's got what it's got. But yeah, like these neighborhoods, super friendly people. You know, it's got to be cool to live in an area like this. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I know something else that was on my chest. Okay, as I was in Starbucks getting a venti caramel macchiato, which I'll be honest, I've been drinking way too many of those. We're gonna have to do something about that. But as I was in Starbucks, I was waiting on my drink and I was reading my YouTube comments. So my most successful video, the one 25 safe places to sleep in your car. My most successful video in terms of views, in terms of revenue, everything. Probably the most comments, everything. I got a comment and someone said, half of these, because it's 25 places to sleep. Someone said half of these places are very dangerous for women. Did you just forget about half of the population? Now, it could just be a troll. It could just be like a hardcore feminist. I don't know. And in that case, like, I don't really know what to say. But when I thought about it, I was like, what if it is just a woman who has allowed the fear to get to her, you know? Or maybe a man who has allowed the fear that he thinks that women should have to experience or might experience to get to him. And it just got me thinking how I guarantee you this person had not been to all 25 of those places on my list, slept overnight, and then in half of them gotten harmed. You know what I mean? It was just like they saw a list and they decided, not from any personal experience or anything, they decided that half of these were harmful for women. They decided. You know why? Because society loves to tell us. I tell you, I was thinking about it in Starbucks. I was like, society doesn't tell us things can't be done. Because then you would see somebody doing it and you'd be like, wait a second, it can be done. You lied to me. What else are you lying about? What society does is it tells you you can't do it. Society makes you afraid. It's like, oh, somebody who looks like you. You know, society loves to like separate us and scare us based on, you know, our differences. Nothing wrong with differences. Variety's the spice of life. I'm glad we're all different. Society makes it negative though. Society says, oh, somebody who looks like you, somebody who was born where you were born, somebody with your sexual organs, somebody who's your gender, somebody in your economic background, somebody with your bank account, you know, so many different things. Anything that makes us different, society tries to say, oh, those people over there, those groups can do it, but you can't. You can't. And if you hear that enough, you just start to believe it, and you become afraid to do certain things solely because someone else who's not you told you you can't do it. Got another cool tree over here. Cool dead tree. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this video is very much a test. So I'm learning about this new GoPro. So we're learning together. If I upload this video, it means I did a decent enough job with it that I think is watchable. If you're not seeing this video, well, then it was horrible. But anyway, it is so crazy how we allow people who are not us to dictate to us what we can and can't do, or to scare us into doing or not doing things. You know, back to this example, I personally know more women than men who live in cars and live in vehicles. And I know pretty much all of those things I listed on that list. They have tried them and they've been okay. I know women who've lived on the road for years and haven't had any problems. And if they did have a slight problem, they just like left, you know? But the fear will make someone say, oh, and other people's opinions will make someone say, oh, I'm a woman, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, I can't do it. My thing is this, and this is why I've really been, oh, we're back on the sidewalk now. Oh yeah, we was on that gravel, we're back on that sidewalk now. Okay, this is why I've really been doubling down on saying, I'm just Tim. I was saying in my live stream the other day, I'm not even using the introvert label as much anymore, because I think it like gives me an excuse to not do things. You know, the more labels and the more things, like the more boxes we put ourselves in, the less likely we are to try different things. Because you can just, oh, I'm not going to do that because I'm this color. I'm not going to do that because I'm that, blah, 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 blah. And society's got all these things it says you should or shouldn't do based on those things. I'm just Tim. And there ain't no box, you know what I mean? Tim is a box of one. So there's no stipulations. Nobody, it'd be crazy if someone came up to you and said, hey, because you're so-and-so, you can't do it. You'd be like, what? Nah. But if they tell you, oh, because you look like this or you do, well, listen. So I'm done identifying with any of that stuff. Okay? I firmly believe I am an energy being, right? Who is experiencing what it's like to be a human. In order to experience what it's like to be a human, I have to have a human body. So I was put in this body. This body is not me though. So while this body, you know, may have darker skin, while this body may have male genitalia, you know what I mean? While this body, you know, maybe 6'4", 155 pounds, born in America, none of that is me. I don't have to identify with any of that. And definitely I don't have to let any of that dictate how I live my life. I'm just Tim. Actually, I'm not even Tim. I'm whatever I am. You know what I mean? So like, I'm just done letting any of those labels or those boxes dictate how I live my life. I'm just Tim. And Tim tries things, and if they don't work out, or if it turns out to be dangerous or harmful, then I'm like, oh, that doesn't work for me. I'm not gonna play the game of like regurgitating the fear and saying, oh, I guess that doesn't work for black people, or I guess that doesn't work for men, or I guess that, no, it just didn't work for Tim. Now it's up to you to get out there and figure out what works or doesn't work for you. And if we all live that way, so many more of us would be like enjoying life. But we're also stuck on like what other people who aren't us have told us about us. And once again, a lot of it is by design. If they can tell you what you can and can't do, then they're controlling what you do or don't do. And they can sit back and decide, okay, how do we want these people to act? Now, what do we need to tell them to keep them doing or not doing, you know, what we want them to do or not do? And we fall for it. Why? Because we don't take the time to like think for ourselves. It doesn't make any sense. All of it, there's 8 billion people on this planet. All of us are unique. None of us are like the same. So how could anybody, maybe, oh, here's a bridge, hold on. Y'all know I love bridges. Here's one of my favorite shots. If you follow the channel, you know it's one of my favorite shots. Going over the bridge. Ow. First, let's check out some more of these sunflowers. All kind of bees. Going over the bridge. Ow. Love this shot. Ooh. Slow it down, Tim. Slow it down. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. I'll give y'all some of the, I guess it's like a canal. I don't know what this is. I don't know what they be doing in Colorado. Oh, that's nice. Oh, people coming. Let me turn it back on me. But yeah, like why do we ever believe? Oh wait, which way am I going? Oh, over here. I'm like, where am I at? Sorry if it got kind of dark, ladies and gentlemen. I turned a corner. The sun is different. Maybe when I get up here, the sun will come back where I want. No, I think it's gonna be behind me. Oh, there's this lady walking. She like promptly turned around. She don't know I walk fast though. I'm coming up on you. But yeah, like I was saying, why would we ever listen to what someone else tells us about us? Just live our lives. Just live our lives. There are no rules. There's no right or wrong. If you really want to get deep, there's no right or wrong. You know, I think we all should have our own moral code. I have my moral code, but I don't expect you to live by it. You know, if you have a different moral code, you know, keep it around there with you. You know, because if it's very different than mine, we're probably not gonna get along. But like, I can't tell you how to live your life. I can't tell you what you can and can't do. But that's what society does. I'm just done playing that game, bro. I'm gonna do what I want to do. If it doesn't go against my views on God, if it doesn't go against my views of what's right and wrong for me, once again for me, right and wrong for me, not right and wrong in general, because I don't think anybody can say that. Doesn't go against my views of what's right and wrong for me, I'm gonna do it. It's womb to tomb, you know what I mean? We're so scared, and then we want to like get offended and put that fear and that scaredness on other people. I think a lot of times that's it too. There's some nice houses over here too. I think that's a lot of it too. Is sometimes when people are scared, they want other people to be scared as well. So they try to like project their fear onto you. You can't do that. That's not safe for you. That's not safe. But it's like, no, it may not be safe for you, but it's fine for me. Anyway, oh, looks like my battery's running down. I got to give y'all some of these lake views real quick before we go. I don't know. I'm just fascinated by nature, ladies and gentlemen. Like this scene right here, where you got the red rocks, you got the blue water, you got the brown, whatever that is, then you got the green, whatever those are. I don't know. I'm fascinated by nature, but I don't know any of the names. That just, I don't know. That's it for me. Water is my spirit animal. So anytime I can get around a body of water like this, I just feel reinvigorated. I don't know. I really like this area. I'm gonna have to stay in an Airbnb. Even these houses over here, super nice. I'm gonna have to like stay in an Airbnb over here one of these days so I can really soak up the ambiance. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you coming on this this walk with me. This actually felt like just walking and talking to a friend. We didn't really have a lot of set things to talk. I had some things I wanted to talk about, but like not in the usual format. Just seemed fun. So let me know what you think of this. If you're like, Tim, go back to the old way. I'll think about it. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off, continue my walk. I love each and every one of y'all. Talk to y'all later.